Okay, we are gonna move into some meal prep here, and I'm gonna go speedy because I have a soccer game I gotta get. I have cauliflower out, ready to roll. I have brown rice pre-measured here, ready to be dumped into the pot, which I'll get that water going right now, actually. So I'm just making this super simple. Brown rice on hand, cauliflower, we're just gonna bake it because I love baked cauliflower. This is basmati brown rice that I'm using. 2 1/4 cups of water to a boil. So I'm gonna go ahead and get that. Now, if you don't have kitchen shears, you should definitely get some. Looks like I've got a little grazer over there in the closet. I went to pick up chicken thighs with my Walmart order, and they gave me like not just thighs, they gave me whole legs. So I don't usually get this, but we're just gonna use our shears and we're gonna trim off the fat on these babies. And we're going to cook up thighs in the oven and chicken breasts in the crock pot, and then we can freeze whatever we don't use, huh Sam?
Yeah.
And then you can have meals this week and next week, or for your family. But it's an amazing way to get a ton of cooking done in not very long. So this whole thing of chicken was only $6.30. So as I'm trimming, I know some people are like, you're getting rid of some of the meat, da, 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 da. I'm not too worried about it. I'm just gonna go for it, okay? So once these are done, I'm going to spread them across the pan. I'll just finish this one. This is a lot more work than if I just had the thigh or whatever. But that's okay. Just want to get rid of some of the gristle. Sam, my camera's right there. Do you see it?
Uh-huh.
Yeah, do you think you can hop down? So they can see. So I've got 2 cups of rice that I'm going to dump in to the boiling water and then turn it down to a simmer. Here we go. Perfect. Now this cooks for a heck of a long time. So there it is. It's like 40 minutes. I got that timer going. Now I have dumped these cauliflower packets onto my pan. And all I'm gonna do here is do some oven roasted veggies. So if you don't like cauliflower, you could totally do something else, but cauliflower rice is an awesome base for chicken. Woo! All right, I got 1 tablespoon. I found with oil, it's awesome to just measure it out, because when you drizzle it, you really have no idea how much is coming out of that bottle. So get a tablespoon, work it out. So we just need to toss these babies around in the oil. Then we're gonna add salt and pepper. If you want to try different spices on it, I've definitely done different spices. And then these I'll bake at 375. Get them a little bit slower cooking since they're frozen. There we go. And it's gonna be about 20 to 30 minutes. So I just keep checking on them. Well, Dee? Will you keep checking on the cauliflower I'm gonna cook? I'm meal prepping and handing it off. And then with salt, just sparingly. We don't have to do a ton of salt, because salt's going to make our body hold on to the water. Water retention, cause the scale to go up. So just a little bit for some flavor. Woo! Less than 2,000 milligrams per day of salt is plenty. Okay, I had that at 350. Dang it. All right, back over here. So I'm gonna get a pan out and I'm gonna trim the rest of the thighs. All right, so here are my trimmed thighs. I just am going to explore these different feast mode options I have. Most of these are low salt. I haven't double checked Yeah, like this only has 27 milligrams of salt. That's bomb diggity. So Feast smoothies were created by, I believe, fitness professionals. So, Italian fusion. So I've got a few honey barbecue. Let's do a couple Italian. Then we'll just do some Asian fusion. Check on our cauliflower. It's looking not frozen now, so that's good. And then chicken thighs. I think it's probably around 30 to 40 minutes. Internal temperature of chicken needs to be 165 or higher. So this is where I turn it over to Dee to finish it off. And I'm gonna go kick booty in my soccer game, and then we'll see how it all turns out. Hopefully he doesn't burn it. Okay, it is a different day, and I'm still just getting around to my chicken in the crock pot meal prep. So that's okay. It's actually been 2 days. We ate the chicken thighs last night for dinner and the night before, so that meal prepping was super helpful. Now what I'm gonna do with these chicken breasts, and I don't know if I have time to trim the fat. Doesn't take too long on the breasts though. I'm just gonna pull what I can and dump it in. So I've just sprayed some oil in the crock pot, and then I'm gonna do the Mexican recipe that I shared in the prep week. So make sure you get that prep week workbook to help you with nutrition, help you with mindset, help kick off your fitness journey right. So many people just hop right into the fitness side of things, which is great if you can start that habit. But if you don't lock down what's happening in the kitchen, your results are gonna be squandered. Is that the right word I'm going for? Your results won't be there, right? All right, so I have 4 pounds of chicken that I just put in. As far as seasonings, it's a packet of ranch. I usually use about half of what they recommend. So since I have double of what they were talking about, I did the full package. So here's it all together. There's a tablespoon of cumin, tablespoon of chili powder, and I still need to do the garlic. It said 2 cloves of garlic, that. Half cup of water, and I think that pretty much sums it up. So I'm just gonna dump this over my chicken, and I was trying to get to this all day, but some days are just crazy like that. I'm gonna do 8 hours on low heat, and then it'll just kick onto warm, which will be perfect. So then I'll have this crock pot shredded chicken, Mexican chicken. We can do a Mexican salad, we could do Mexican tacos for lunch, even like quesadillas. We could do a type of Mexican bowl with the cauliflower rice as the base, and then I actually have a Taco Bell sauce. Something like this can just really spice up like a cauliflower bowl, right? It only has 25 milligrams of sodium per teaspoon, so this is really a freebie. This is a really good salsa to have on hand. And even mixing this with fat-free Greek yogurt, just plain yogurt. You guys get yourself some plain yogurt. It's gonna go with everything, and you're gonna learn to love it. I used to hate it so bad, but I use it as sour cream. I use it as mayo. I use it as like a creamy hot sauce. You know, like, I guess just a creamy hot sauce with sriracha or tapatio or Taco Bell sauce. So it can really spice up meals for you, make them really tasty. So without further ado, let's get this chicken going. I have my vegetables prepped twice now, and the veggies will just keep on coming. All right. It smells delicious out here. It's been a while since I've cooked something through the night like this. Oh yeah, so it's gonna shred really easy. Able to cut up 3 big squash on a baking sheet, and they did really well, and just tossed it with olive oil, salt, and pepper. 1 cup of chicken. Let me show you. 1 cup of chicken. Ooh, that is hot. I cooked this overnight last night. 1 cup of chicken is 40 grams of protein. Now, how much protein does your body need? Well, ask different people, they're gonna tell you different things. And the reason is all of our metabolisms are just a little bit different. So a 1 cup serving is a lot for me. So I'm gonna go maybe just under the 2/3 cup. What I'm telling my Grit 21 people is to get about 1, there we go. That's like an even 2/3 cup, perfect. An even ratio of like 1 gram of protein per 1 kilogram of body weight. So what you do is you take your pounds and divide it by 2.2. Okay, so when you do that calculation, you're gonna get your kilograms and then multiply that just by 1, okay? Or 1.2, and the more active you get, the more protein you're probably gonna need to restore and recover your muscles, since that it is the building block of your muscles. That tastes good right now. So then I've got these little dividers. I'm gonna come here. I'm making half of my lunch plate vegetables. Veggies go so fast. So this, I also showed in a video of how to meal prep those, and I meal prepped these at the same time. So, hold on, let me time out and give you some visuals here. About a 1/2 cup is great. 1/2 cup serving of your fibrous carb. You know, like 1/2 to 3/4. Just depends on your body size and what you're going for. But for lunch, this is what I preach. 1/2 veggies. Ah, perfect. I gotta go quick. I gotta leave. And it's so funny because you think so often, you know, I don't have time to meal prep. You know what? I'm gonna give these just a little bit more. So it's kind of like a 1/3 cup rice. I may or may not finish it, but I want to make sure I'm full. So there you have it. I cut myself off. 1/2 your plate of veggies, 1/4 protein, 1/4 with your fibrous carbohydrate. That fibrous carb could also be like I'll probably pack an apple with me. What am I looking for? Here's my lids. An apple is a good fibrous carb, so fruits are those fibrous carbs. Any whole grains, multigrains, brown rice, stuff like that. So Dee's probably gonna eat one of these for lunch too. He is gonna have access to more because he's gonna be home. So he can dip in and get a little bit more for his large stature. Okay, thanks, honey. All right, I hope that helps you out with a little meal prep. Come learn, come have fun, come have a total body makeover. Boom, baby.